Hi everybody, it's Robert Earl out here at the Eco Ranch in far west Texas. Hey, I got a short little addendum to the vlog from yesterday, which was the 10th of August. And you'll kind of like it, but first, something I got to do that's very important to me, and probably to you if you're going to watch a video. You ever hear that old saying that men usually grow up to marry their mother? Well, my mother had this habit of, if you had a piece of clothing and it wasn't folded up or hung up, she'd go and snatch it and wash it. And I used to accuse her of going into my drawers and taking out clean clothes and washing them because I could never find anything. It was always in the washer or in the dryer. Well, I'm setting up to do this video. I'm going to step back here, and my wife came out and took my pants. They needed to be washed. So I got to put pants on unless you want to see my underwear. I'll be right back. Well, there. I'm a little easier to look at now that I haven't been pantsed. Boy, that was shadows of me, of 10-year-old Robert, just sitting around doing nothing, and all of a sudden, whoop, I'm naked. My clothes are in the laundry. But anyhow, yesterday I did the nice vlog, and I got into what I was doing with the check dam, and I wanted to tell you, after I finished the video, we got over an inch of rain yesterday. It came down suddenly and fast, and the rainwater just came from all this area down into here. I'm going to walk back and yell real loud. The water came and filled up to right here. Now beyond here, in this area, is where I've got some little moringa trees that have just sprouted. And the water filled all the way up to here, that way about 2/3 of the way down the check dam. Now I estimated it was somewhere just over 2,000 gallons, so 2,000, 2,300. The idea is not to impound the water, as I said yesterday. The idea is just to stop it from flowing away and hold on to it while it infiltrates in. It did that in 8 hours or so. I searched several different videos about building check dams and that, and they said that as the silt, or the soft sediment, the silt, builds up in there, it'll hold more and more and more water. But again, I don't care how long it holds the water. I just want to stop it from ending up in the Rio Grande, doing no good here. So it worked perfectly. But it needed a couple of tweaks, and I'm going to show you those tweaks, and I'm going to turn around and show you today's storm that's headed this way too, because it's kind of cool. Remembering, you guys have rain all the time. We get it 8 times a year, and oh boy, it's exciting. Let me turn it around and show you that, and I'll get behind the camera. Well, off there, let's pan around here. There's a building. That mountain you can see way off in the distance, it looks purple. That beyond that mountain is the city of Alpine, so that's almost due north. So this is the direction that storms a lot of times come in. What they'll do is they'll come around like so. They'll eat up the entire Agua Fria mountain, and then they'll whack the heck out of us. And that's what happened yesterday. But here's what I wanted to show you that I did today. Now, as we got that rain yesterday, I walked to what was at that time the end of the check dam, and noticed that a tremendous amount of water coming from right up here, that hill and all that, was coming down and just missing hitting the check dam, running down in here, and I had a pretty good size little creek running right out into the arroyo and disappearing. So today I did a few things. I went and got more of the bentonite clay, built the check dam up, and put some rocks around it. So now that rivulet that came down here and bypassed the check dam will actually be trapped by the check dam. Then I was concerned about it overwashing and washing part of it out. So I have the 6-inch piece of cracked PVC right here, and that's the lowest point. And for the time being, just for right now, I took it and I bent up an old piece of roofing that somebody, the first people that had this property, abandoned this, about 20 pieces of this on the property. And I've just designed a little overflow. So if it fills up and starts overflowing, it won't wash out the check dam. It'll run down there and go away. But we'll have our silt build up in here where we're going to put all our fruit trees as we get into the planting season, which I believe is next spring. So I wanted to show you that, and hopefully when that big old storm gets here, it will do the same thing it did yesterday, and I will finish up with holding the umbrella and walking around and showing you that. So let's hang in there, we'll see what happens. And for you it'll be 2 or 3 seconds, for me it's going to be several hours. I'm pretty sure there's more rain coming, but I'm going to take a picture, take a little video right now just in case somehow it bypasses us. I'm also going to stitch together several little pieces of video. I don't talk in them, but it shows the rain or the water kind of building up to fall into the arroyo and then falling into the arroyo. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just stitch them together after this. What I want to do now, though, is I'm going to show you the water we got from this rain that just fell, which amounted to somewhere around 3/8 of an inch. So let me show you this. Well, first I got out and did some check dams. I zeroed in on those in one of those videos you just saw. But I called this a check dam. I'm mistaken. It's a berm. It's just one of those little berms in a smile. Same thing with this one. Of course, that's the one I did yesterday. I did that one today as well. Now you can see the water behind it. That one was just supposed to slow the water down some. Now here we are here. It's not a ton of water. We didn't get a lot of rain, but you see it runs way down there to where the check dam ended. And it comes down here. Doesn't extend out more than, I'd say if we averaged that out, it'd be 4 feet, and the average depth would be about 9 inches there. But it's doing its job, and as you can see, there is no water behind it now. There's no right where that little sparrow is where the is where that stream was going yesterday, and there's nothing flowing there. There is water in it, of course, but there's nothing flowing in it there. And so, if we get another good rain and fill this up a bit more, I'll show you. I was kind of hoping we'd get a gully washer so we could see the water going through the pipe, but let's see what happens, and if not, I'll be back and sign off. Well, it's still raining outside, but there doesn't seem to be getting much more accumulation. It's kind of a light sprinkle, so I guess we'll just go with the video that we have. I hope you liked it, and hope you like my little update. Anyway, from inside the house, because it's cold and rainy out there, it's Robert Earl at the Eco Ranch in Far West Texas. See you next time.